Welcome back, everybody. Today we got the big dogs, right? Topps Chrome Blasters. I did enter on Fanatics through their app to see if I can get a drop, get a couple boxes or whatever, and denied. All right. So today went to Dick's and got Topps Chrome. Now they do have a limit of 2 per customer per day. So that's what it said on their sign. So I got 2 of them, and we're going to see what we can get. The big dogs are here. These are, oh boy, I don't even know what I paid. I should have looked. 40, maybe? I'll look at my receipt, and then I'll post it at the end of the video, or I'll post it right in here and everything. So we're going to open up both of them. Nothing there. The first time looking at the big dogs licensed. So they got it. Let's see. I've seen people ripping them. I was in a break last night. I've seen some breaks, with them. So, but I was in a break last night, and today I searched all over for these. Actually, I drove around town for a minute to get them. So, but I found them at Dick's. I even went to Barnes and Noble, hoping that Barnes and Noble would have them, but they didn't have them at Barnes and Noble. So, but I did. Dick's was actually right in the same little mall area, so I went right down there and I got them. All right, let's pray to the card gods that they'll give us something good out of these, huh? Here we go. Penei Sewell, Harrison Smith. These are really nice. Joey B on the throwback. And the red and blue Pat Bryant. Now these aren't numbered. They're just red and blue because that's what you get with the Blasters. Look for red, white, and blue fractors. So I would say that's red, white, and blue fractor. I guess they're considering that white. So, next pack. Just like Optic, I think, I know they probably want to make it like Prism, but it kind of reminds me of Optic a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see what we got. Joshawa. Love, that looks nice. The old Josh Allen. And Prather. Let's leave Josh Allen over there. So, yeah, like I said, I went over to Barnes & Noble. I went to Target this morning, and this morning it had nothing at Target. It was just all like Select and everything like that. And then we came back, and I went there early. And then we came back, and I left to go out for a little bit, and I went out to Barnes & Noble, and then I went to Dick's. I was like, I know Dick's sells cards, so I went there. And this is where I got them. They had quite a bit of an amount, too. It wasn't like they only had a little bit. Derrick Henry on the, I don't know, I call it Pulsar because that's what it looks like. It might have a different name with Topps, but maybe like Silver Prism, something to that effect. Bobby Wagner, Dalton Kincaid. I guess that would be like a lava. And then Mason Taylor. All right, where are my Bears? That's what I want to see. I want to see my Bears come out of these. Bears, but we also want to see big dogs too, right? We want to see Jackson Darts, the Jaden Daniels, the Bryce Youngs, the CJ Stroud now, Cam Ward autos. We got something back there. Looks like, pigskin almost, like a football. Jason Witten and Jamar Chase on, I don't know what that's called. Looks like a pebbled look, but it looks like a football. It's a football look to it. So I don't know what they're going to call this. Yesterday I opened up a box of, it's actually really nice. I opened up a box of Photogenic yesterday, and I got a video coming out, but it's not going to be out for a while. I opened up a box of Photogenic, and I pulled a Ja'Marr Chase In Motion case hit out of it. So that was nice. Justin Fields, Fred Warner, and Tyler Shough. There we go. And one more pack of the first box, and then we'll move on to the second box. Now grab the, this is a refractor, right? I'll go through all of these cards after I'm done. Yep, that was a refractor. I'm not going to screw around. I'll go through these. This is going to be a short video anyways, so I'm trying to take my time, talk a little bit to y'all. All right. T-Law, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyler Shough on, I think it's lava. I think it's the lava. That's what it looks like to me. So we're going to stick that right in there. So far, not a numbered card at all. And nothing special. Nothing, to write home to mom about. So we're on to now the second box. We got 7 packs here. Let's see. I hope we don't get dusted. That's the one thing I'm hoping we don't get is dusted. I hate to get dusted. CJ Stroud, good looking card, man. Good looking photo. There's Cam. That's a good looking card right there. And that's on the, what is it, Fortune? And then Danny Stutzman. Like I said, I hope we don't get dusted. I hate to get dusted in something like this, but since I can't get, since I can't get hobby boxes, and since I can't get jumbo boxes or anything because they're way too damn expensive for me. Tua on the refractor. Danny Stutzman. So nice, you get them twice in 2 packs. All right. Williams. There's DJ Moore. Rashad Bateman. And Kirk Cousins on the, like I said, it's, because it's a Pulsar, but I think somebody called it like something prism. Like silver prism or something to that effect. And if Topps is trying to make this like prism, well, congratulations, you already succeeded. Because we're not getting any bangers whatsoever. And not even something really good to write home to mom about, Mafa on the the lava. And Princely. So everything, I don't know, maybe they stuck all the Bears cards in hobby. Because I haven't seen one. I have one, DJ Moore. There's Ladd McConkey on the Future Stars. That's a nice one. And Troy Franklin on the, like I said, I'm going to call that football, pigskin, whatever. That's what it reminds me of. They probably got some silly name for it. There's Luther Burden on the back. So finally getting my Bears coming out. The Bucks, Tristan Wirfs. That's a refractor. And Luther Burden. I got 1 pack left, folks. 1 pack. So, is it worth driving all over town looking for these? I would say probably. It's a new product. We all want to rip it. We all want to, I'm not a breaker or nothing. I just go and I buy and I make silly little videos for, hopefully, you guys can check out and have fun with it. Hey, I got another Bears. Look at that. About freaking time. Tyson, bag of donuts. Oh, Shamar Turner right behind him on that lava. And then Xavier Watts. So that turned out to be, well, my wrong quarterback, but Tyson Bagent, I'll take him. It'll go right into my PC. All the Bears will, at least for right now, until I can get something different, until these kind of get old. So our bangers, I guess you would call it, would be Cam Skattebo, Tyler Shough on the lava, Tyler Shuck on the refractor, and Jamar Chase. And the card I got the other day, sorry folks, yesterday, there it is. In Motion. That is so cool. That's what I got yesterday in Photogenic. I was actually looking for names of the game with for Caleb Williams. I see one on eBay and it's $375. I was hoping to get it for $274. All right, till next time. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves, each other, and later.